Hey everyone, and welcome to another fantastic match here. I am Devin Sunshine Shriner, bringing you another game between RoyalKC and Mixup Esports today. They played this match on March 19th. They played this scrim, so we were going to just take a look back and see how they did. I'm going to practice my shoutcasting skills a little bit on this one, so hopefully it's a good match. Gotta make sure my fingers are on the right buttons again. Should be jungler here. No, not jungler there. Jungler there. Jungler there. Not jungler there. Okay. All right, and it looks like RoyalKC is moving very much together, prepping for that invade. That does not look like it's going to happen. Mixup is starting very securely. Actually, not even really making sure that their camps are protected. They did ward that bottom tri-brush, but they did not. They are not set up for anything other than that leash there on the red. RoyalKC getting ready for that blue start on that side as well, warding up, keeping everything safe. So I didn't exactly see what pick and bans looked like on this one, so I'm not sure if junglers were highly pinched on this one, but I do know that Blakeness does really like that Vi, so that makes a lot of sense there. The Zac being a little bit off meta, I'm not sure if Cruelty is just a fan or if that was what they pinched him to. But you are going to see that very standard again. RoyalKC really likes this composition. Poppy top lane, some sort of tank has been working for them. Vi, especially the Zyra on the bottom lane, Xeno a big fan of that pick as well. Lots of CC coming out from them as well. But you've got that massive scaling potential on Mixup. You've got Zac in the jungle, as well as Nara are going to just become very large tanks. Plus the double shields coming in from Orianna and Karma. The late game potential of that Caitlyn is probably what they're going to be looking for. So, Vi heading up to the top lane is going to be waiting to see if anything can happen there. Gnar actually Gnaring out, coming down to meet him. Looks like he is prepping, but he's not going to take that, being super patient here, just waiting for that perfect moment. It looks like he is going to go in now. He is going to just completely miss the Gnar. Gnar is going to bounce flash coming from Vi, flash forced by the Gnar as well. Zac coming for the counter gank, but he is a little bit late. So flash for flash blown, but he did spend a lot of time there. So that is going to put him quite a bit behind Zac right now. 12 to 5 minions, so hopefully he can make some of that up. CS looking about the same in every other lane. Some damage and poke coming out. Orianna is going to stay in that gravity field, but still getting the better end of that trade with Victor. Zac going around the other side of those the Raptors there. He looks like he might be able to. Maybe if he knew exactly where the Victor was, he might have been able to do something there. But that is still risky, diving that early on. Looks like Vi is pinging up on the top lane again. They probably just want to get that Poppy going. He is going to go back over and leave top lane to farm. Gnar out isn't nearly as scary before level 6. He is still going to have a lot of health. Poppy definitely just going to be content farming against him. when he goes mega like that. Now we're actually going to do some damage though. Karma is going to be caught up by the Zyra, and looks like Ashe is going to go pretty hard. Does have some potions, so he is going to be okay as of right now. Bot lane still has a little ways until they hit level 6, so they won't be hitting Karma with an arrow right away. But he gets hit with another one of those snares from Zyra, and that could be very bad for him. It looks like they know that bot lane is warded, so Blakeness is going to settle for that Scuttle Crab. Looks like he is just barely going to. Okay, doesn't get into that vision of that ward. Looks like it came out, died before he came through, so he's going to be able to just walk in for free. Caitlyn already uses her flash. Karma is going to be killed right after she flashes by that extra auto attack coming in from Ashe. Zach just a hair too late to that to get that counter gank going off. Victor going to be able to do some damage, get some poking in, but Zach is going to be able to help that lane out, that bottom lane out. Going to try to get a little bit of damage on Ashe, but misses that. So it looks like bot lane for RoyalKC is going to go back as Caitlyn tries to finish up some farming in the bot lane there. Poppy is level 6 over Gnar right now, but that doesn't look like it's going to be able to do much. I know that his ultimate by itself isn't super impactful. It's definitely much more of a team fighting type of ultimate. So we'll see how Razesh is able to use that later in the game. Gnar definitely, I feel, has one of those team fighting ultimates as well. But it's one of those that is probably more usable in a 1v1, I think. Got lots of pings going out as bottom lane tries to ward up that blue buff. Looks like just back and forth in this mid lane. Lots of poke going down, but enough health potions and enough going back where they're just sitting very even right now in CS in the amount of damage, but nobody's got any kill pressure right now. Got enough. They both have Ghost Flash, so I think they both know that either one of them could get away if they tried to all in. So I know. Oh, lots of damage coming down on Orianna there. Zach coming in right away to back him up though. So I don't think that. I think he was just trying to delay that back a little bit over actually getting a kill on that. Unless somebody wanted to trade flash for flash, I think they're content trying to farm right now. This top lane is pretty much a farm fest as well. It's probably going to be even more that way as these two champions get tankier and tankier. Victor finally going to get his back as well. Orianna picked up that lost chapter. We're gonna see. It looks like Victor is upgrading his power core, so he should have a little bit more damage than Orianna right away. Ashe arrow coming out, but missing unfortunately. So no arrow there, but the Vi comes in unseen. Is locked up. Zach bouncing in for the counter gank. They do secure the kill on Karma as well as Zyra. Teleport coming in for the Gnar as well because he saw that Poppy just used it to go back up top. So that is everybody coming down to the bot lane, trading 1 for 2 right there in favor of Mixup Esports. And they are pinging the mid lane now. Gnar just went mega, and it looks like Zach and Caitlyn are going to take that dragon. Chances are going to be mostly uncontested. Vi just coming up, but the dragon already being half dead. Should be able to get that before Vi gets there. Especially when Ashe just decided to go back as well. They don't have anybody on the bottom side of that map. Orianna getting a little bit in trouble, but she is able to flash out. So now she's got that flash over Victor, or Victor has the flash over Orianna. So we'll see if he can make anything happen with that. But Zach comes in very quickly, gets that flash away from Victor. So now they have evened up those summoner spells. Poppy just making sure he clears out all of those wards before he gets back up to the top lane, doing a really good job with that. Vi is going hard on the Karma right now. He looks like he's going to get stunned up, and Karma is going to be able to get away on that trade. Looks like Gnar is about to mega out, see if he can do any damage there. It looks like Poppy's going to be able to farm pretty safely under her tower. Oh, there comes the ultimate from Gnar, but it looks like not much more than just a little bit of damage there. Does get some more good poke off, but takes a tower shot, and they're about even after that. So they are definitely poking each other as well, but again, just looks like they're a little bit too tanky right now already to do much damage to each other. They just keep regenerating it right back. Is basically what happens. So both junglers getting close to that river. Looks like they might meet up. Actually, yeah, they're going to meet up at that Scuttle Crab. Mid lane coming into to play as well. Zyra almost secures that kill on Karma. We're going to go back. Vi sitting right on the ward. Gonna jump in from Zach, but he's going the wrong way. Everything comes in. The ultimate from Orianna is just not quite enough. But Zach is going to try to get the kill on Vi before he goes down. But it looks like he is going to be able to get out. So both junglers living with just a sliver of health. Zach's passive is also down, so he would have taken that if that was the case. But he is going to be able to get back in the jungle and start sustaining back up. Bottom lane here, also just Victor isn't quite able to get the damage down. Karma taking another route from the Zyra. I feel like at some point you have to know that Zyra is going to be there. You stay out of range of those vines. That's a super long stun to get under. Snare. Now we're gonna mega out once more. Clear out the minions. Looks like Gnar is the one that is pushing, so that's going to give him quite a bit of a lead. He's almost 30 CS up on Poppy right now. But again, when you're looking at just straight tanks, is 30 minions going to be enough to do too much? We'll have to see who is the stronger tank once we get into this. Otherwise, CS across the board pretty even. About 10 up in mid lane for RoyalKC. Caitlyn up about 15 on Ashe right now. So that's going to even everything out. We are very, very close on gold. We've got almost 20k gold for each team. Very, very close match right now. The Ashe arrow does come out and hit the Orianna. Victor's going to come in and blow everything to be able to get... Oh, she started running. He was able to get that kill and give the assist to Ashe. So that, not sure if that was planned or not, but it definitely worked out in their favor, given the Ashe the assist as well there. Taking just a little bit longer. Vi's heading up to top lane as Gnar's mega'd out. Looks like he's just going to kind of be there in case anything happens. Zach making his way down to the bottom lane though. So Vi's going to go in. Oh, try to get over the wall, but completely miss it. Ultimate coming out from Poppy, but the hop away coming from Gnar is going to get him out alive. Zach has now made his way back up to the mid lane to try to get in. Oh, the Caitlyn ultimate just barely canceled by the Zyra ult. Lots of damage being done by this Caitlyn already. Lots of damage, lots of crits coming out as he's got an item and a half finished. On the Caitlyn side, he's got the Ashe only has the Blade of the Rune Cling, while Caitlyn has that Rune-Ons as well as a BF sword. So Caitlyn definitely is showing a little bit of strength. But Zach is going to come in, is going to get that kill on Ash. He's going to ult in, get that kill. Looks like they're going to secure that tower as well. Definitely scared the Victor away. Caitlyn's going to keep knocking on that until it is gone. They secure the first turret gold. So RoyalKC up a couple of kills, but Mixup Esports does end up securing that first tower, getting them about 500 gold ahead or so. So we'll see if they can do anything with this lead, or if they are able, or if Royal is able to even it up. See, typically on teams like this, they'll be looking a lot at the number of kills, so Royal may still feel like they're ahead anyways. But it looks like we're fighting over control of that vision control over Dragon, clearing those that pink ward out. They're definitely pinging on that Dragon, and unless Mixup gets here really quick, Royal might just be able to burn this down before they get here. Vi does start it. They are going to start tanking it, but you've got the teleport coming in from Gnar. It looks like they're going to definitely be contesting this. Victor coming in to make it a 5v5. He is going to be on the flank. He is going to Ash Arrow coming in. Victor ultimate as well on the Orianna does a lot of damage. Caitlyn does secure the kill on Vi. Flash for flash. Gnar is going to be able to take out Victor. The Dragon is so low and nobody's going to finish it. They're going to keep chasing that kill on Zyra. Blue team does secure the kill on Dragon. Poppy going to get a couple of those out, and looks like there's a trade of 3 for 0 as well as the Dragon in favor of Mixup. So really pushing their lead. They were ahead just 500 gold a couple minutes before. Now they're up 2,000 gold, and they are going to get this middle tower too, while Caitlyn just clears the bot lane. They are getting some serious headway here now. So we're talking another 3,000 gold ahead now. Now they're going to mostly back, buy those items, and hopefully continue to snowball this advantage that they've got. Lots of stuff going on. So Royal is pinging that river again. It looks like they know that everybody went back, so they're just going to try to push right up the mid lane and get that tower in exchange too. So unfortunately, Mixup did not keep anybody in that mid lane to try to defend that. I don't think they were expecting Royal to come in that quickly. So they did trade tower for tower, but Mixup definitely still did come out ahead in that overall trade. Looks like Caitlyn is going to get stunned up and is going to be taken out by Royal. So it looks like they're going to try to pressure this tower too, while Gnar is split pushing in the bottom lane. I'm guessing that that 5 players on Royal are going to be able to push a lot faster than Gnar. So unless the rest of Mixup is able to do something. Okay, and we've got the teleport going down from Poppy to defend. So we've got a 3v4 in the top lane right now. And it looks like Blakeness is going to go down right away. Ultimate coming down on Orianna. Is going to push most of Mixup back, but Zach goes back in. Here is that fight in the top lane. It looks like Gnar is going to take out Poppy in that solo lane, which is going to help just give one more reason for RoyalKC to back off, as they are very, very low. Massive jump from Zach, but that is so close to costing him his life. I don't know how much health he had left, but he did not have much. Vi going up to meet the Gnar. As he megas out, he knows that he can't push that tower nearly as fast anymore, so he's going to back away as well. Mixup going to start pressuring this top turret as well. They're just trading objectives at this point, but Mixup is staying ahead in gold just by a couple thousand. We're looking at about 2,500 right now. They are trying desperately to keep this lead, while Royal is trying to push every advantage that they can get. The smallest little misstep, something like that, that rotation in the mid lane. I just don't think that Mixup saw that coming. The second that they killed 3 members and everybody was able to respawn by and get up, and nobody stayed to defend that middle turret. Zach looks like he's a little bit out of place, but he's gonna ult and knock up both members of RoyalKC. Blakeness is going to try to get out as well. Ends up kind of fail flashing there, but he does get out, so that's really the most important part. Gnar gonna try to steal away this blue here quick, but lots of members of Royal coming up. It's gonna reset. You've got all members sitting here. There looks like Mixup is just going to try to push down the middle lane. Poppy engages on the Zac before he's able to jump over the wall. Vi is going to deal a lot of damage. He does not have his passive up. Ash Arrow comes out. Blakeness is actually going to be the first to drop, as well as Vi, as well as Zeno and Victor, all going down as well. You've got a 3-for-0 right now in favor of Mixup. They really are just able to. I think that Zac is the one that's doing a lot of that knocking up and CC to be able to just deal all the damage. And Poppy's actually going to go down trying to defend a dead turret. They're going to get some significant damage done to this inhibitor turret as well. So we've got Vi is respawning, and they're going to get out. They got some significant damage done on that turret. Not quite killing it, but they're going to try to take some of that jungle and clear it out as well. RoyalKC rushing out. Let's see if they can catch anybody. I'm not sure. Looks like they're being cautious and just trying to make sure that they're not setting a trap for them. The good thing is Royal does have that pink ward on that control ward on Baron as well as Dragon, so they are going to know which objective Mixup decides to take first. Caitlyn is showing in the top lane, which I think makes this next Dragon a very likely spot that Royal's going to go, as it will take Caitlyn a while to get down there. Not really sure why he's split pushing while Gnar does have teleport. So we've got 4 from Mixup versus 5 from Royal, but now that Caitlyn is back, they're not sure where he's at. So it looks like Mixup does have priority access to this Dragon, but Royal is definitely here to try to contest. The arrow comes out but misses everyone. Unfortunately, they don't hit that. And now Caitlyn has joined the fight, so it is going to be 5v5 if they decide to take this one. Looks like Mixup is going to start the Dragon. It's an Ocean Dragon, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference this late in the game, but it does add to their Dragon lead. They now have 3 Dragons, one each of Fire, Ocean, and Mountain Drake. Infernal, not Fire Drake, Infernal Drake. So they do now have 3 of those Drakes. They really are starting to take control of this game with over a 5,000 gold lead at 23 minutes here. So it looks like Royal is just trying to clear out their lanes, try to get a little bit of pressure. Zac jumping in, ulting on the Victor, and the Victor is just destroyed by that Orianna ult. Ashe and Zyra trying to do their best to clear some of these minions, but it might not be enough with the with Gnar ulting in. They're able to take out the Zyra as well. And so close, but Ashe has to flash and heal to get out. They are going to take that inhibitor down. Mixup is quickly running away with this game. The Zac really doing work. This definitely must be a comfort pick for him. For Cruelty, he is providing so much CC and engage for his team, picking up a lot of those really crucial kills on people like that Victor, doing a lot of damage right away. Vi gonna try to get some farming in, but he's getting collapsed on. Vi is going to go down, all because he wanted his Raptors. This is the importance of warding, kids. Blue team definitely had those wards in the jungle. They knew exactly where he was. The vision for the blue team is very, very good right now. There is a control ward on this Baron, so Royal does know that it's going on, so they are going to try to come over and contest even without Vi. Poppy rushing in, trying to do as much damage and craziness as possible. He's going to knock 2 out, which is going to mean that the Orianna is going down. Zach coming back in is also going to be taken down, but he does have his passive still up, so it looks like he's going to be able to make it out alive. Looks like Victor's going to sacrifice himself to save the Poppy. Not sure about that, but if he was able to get that block and still get out alive, might have been worth it. But the thing is Poppy is the one with the armor and the health. He might have been able to live through that ultimate. Not sure, but he is going to go and clear bottom lane. So they traded 1-for-1 mid laner for mid laner, and but Royal did stop that Baron, which I think is the important part. I think if Mixup would have been able to get that Baron, they probably would have been able to run away with the win on that push. So we're going to go in and get some wards quick on that Baron as well, because it looks like Mixup is going to go very quickly to try to at least secure vision on that Baron as well. Already, they're definitely posturing around it. All 5 members around that Baron. They're going to go in and get some vision, get that vision back in Royal's jungle again. So it looks like everybody is paying. They all know that they're all there. They're just trying to set traps for each other is what it looks like. While Gnar is pushing in that top lane, somebody's going to have to go and stop him. They're just taking away all of Royal's jungle right now. But they do send the Victor up top to get that wave clear in. Some of the best wave clear in the meta right now. Zach is going to try to engage on the Vi, but is going to miss. Vi is going to be able to get out. They're going to get some crazy damage on this turret, and they are going to be able to take it down. They took a lot of poke, but Zach is going to go in. Orianna ult comes out but misses everything. Victor ult coming out. There's the Ash Arrow that is going to get the kill on Gnar. Lots of flashes coming out. Poppy ultimate, flash from Karma to get out. Looks like Mixup is just not having a good time in this fight. They've already traded 2-for-1 right now. Zach very, very low. Lots of low members on RoyalKC as well, though, so they are going to try to stick around, and looks like they might be trying to... Okay, as the one Nexus turret for RoyalKC does go down, so Royal's going to go back and try to figure that out, and Mixup is going to go recall and get that heal up, make sure that they are ready for that next fight. Because Royal actually did put up a very decent fight there. I think the Ash Arrow and the rest of the CC from RoyalKC came out at really good times, really layered the right ways, that they were able to just kind of stop everybody up. So we'll see. We'll see if Royal can make that happen again, or if Mixup is able to take this 5,000 gold lead and continue to snowball it. Right now it looks like everybody is going to be... Well, Royal is kind of posturing around Baron, but all of Mixup is in that bottom lane. They're pinging that bottom turret. So it looks like Royal is actually making the call for Baron, and it doesn't look like Mixup has any vision around that, so I don't think they know that this is happening right now. They're all getting... Mixup is getting ready for Dragon. I'm not sure that I would trade a Dragon for Baron at this point, but it looks like that's what they're doing. Royal gets the Baron, and they are going to go back. Right now, Mixup is going to take that second Mountain Drake, maybe because they do have all of the dragons already. They thought that was the right idea, but they also probably thought that they were in control, so they were going to be the ones that were being followed. But Royal decided that they were going to make their own plans. So Gnar's going to go back, try to clear out that top lane. Mixup is going to get a lot of damage on this turret, though, and they are going to take it out. So now they've only got a couple of those inhibitor turrets left. Royal does have a lot of standing gold still on the map, but unless they can get to it, it doesn't do much. It is just going to stay standing until they can get some of those turrets. So it looks like 3 of them staying bottom lane. Royal is for sure going to get this this bottom turret if they keep finishing it, or if they keep pushing here. I assume with this Baron buff, Mixup is not going to try to contest. Poppy's coming around for the flank. They are gonna look for this second tier turret as well. Just gonna keep pushing. Poppy gonna play distractions, play distractor in the jungle here. They're gonna get that second tier turret down as well. So this is what we were just talking about. As long as they can take this standing gold, it's there for the taking. But they need to take it. So they've taken a couple of turrets right away. So they're a little bit closer to in gold now, about 4,000 gold difference. Mixup still in the lead. But with this Baron buff, it doesn't look like they're quite done yet. Just over halfway done on the Baron buff. They are going to try to push that middle lane. 4 sticking around, but the rest of Mixup there. Looks like they are just going to go back and buy and grab their jungle. Looks like Royal is playing the stay safe, don't die, farm up method right now, which when you're behind a little bit of gold is probably one of those good ways to play. Poppy going to continue split pushing in the top to try to put some pressure there. And everybody coming back, just a little bit of time left on that Baron buff. And Mixup is looking like they're playing reactively. Zach, caught by the Zyra, is going to be able to hop out, but not before taking a whole lot of damage. He's knocked to a 3rd health already. Poppy running out with those home guards is going to join the rest of his team in mid lane, while Gnar is up top. He does have teleport available. Both teleports are up and available. Looks like Royal is going to try to go and find this Gnar, though. He does see them coming up. He did have a ward there. He is going to go Mega, but that is going to be a 5v1. He's going to go down very, very quickly. But Mixup is going to seize this opportunity and try to get down that mid lane as quickly as possible. Royal is actually stopping all of their backs. It looks like Poppy is going to go and try to stop them by himself. Without the Baron buff anymore, it's going to be a little bit harder. But it looks like Royal is going to try to stick around and is going to grab the kill onto the Zac as long as they can kill his, get through his passive. They do take down another turret. I'm not sure how that just happened. Mixup had a crazy line on the mid lane, but Royal decided to stick out the top lane, and they're going to get this inhibitor turret. If they want to, they're probably going to stick around for the inhibitor as well. Gnar just respawning now. Orianna coming out and missing everybody as a couple of flashes are blown there. So Royal getting a whole lot of stuff just for absolutely nothing. Actually, even the gold out. We are completely even on gold now, and Mixup now has a turret down, or a inhibitor down in the top lane. So Royal's going to go back, reset, spend all this newfound gold, and try to match Mixup as best they can. So you've got Poppy already with the Guardian Angel now. Is going to be very, very hard to kill. Still a level ahead of Gnar. And some items, so he's going to feel very comfortable split pushing while he's still got his teleport available. The next dragon is going to be spawning in a minute, and Baron in a minute 50. So we'll see how this affects gameplay. I'm guessing that's why Poppy is pushing out that bot lane, and Royal is going to be trying to get as much of that vision around dragon as possible. So with 40 seconds left until that spawns, they're going to secure some very, very good vision around that. Royal pinging in their the river there. They know that Mixup is somewhere close there, but they're not 100% sure. Ash Arrow coming out, hitting the Caitlyn, but he is able to Quicksilver Sash out of that, gets ulted by the Vi and the Victor, which is going to be able to secure the kill on him. Caitlyn down for the next 45 seconds means that this dragon is probably going to go over to RoyalKC unless they want to, unless they're going to contest. They do still have Zach up, do still have a whole lot of damage and tankiness up. Looks like Royal is actually just going to try to bait this. They've got all of that CC sitting in the bush. They're going to flash on top, get 2 instant kills, knock up the Zach, a 3rd kill coming out as well. That is 4 dead for Mixup, and Royal is going to start this Elder Drake. They're going to get this completely for free. That trap that they set was just completely walked into by Mixup. Doesn't look like any of their blue trinkets were used. That means they had 3 trinkets up, and they didn't do any of that. Victor gonna get this tower in the mid lane. It looks like they're just gonna start trying to push up mid lane before this Caitlyn hit by the Ash arrow again. It looks like Victor's gonna get in to do some damage. Ultimate coming down is going to get that kill on Caitlyn again. Quicksilver Sash built on him, and Caitlyn still just gets CC'd and destroyed. Those Ash arrows coming in very, very strong. They're going to get that inhibitor in the mid lane as well. Still down in the top lane. Poppy is pushing on that bottom lane. Very, very close to that turret. Gnar is going to be able to clear out some of those minions, but that means 2 inhibitors down for Mixup, and all of a sudden RoyalKC has completely turned this game around, and we're seeing a 5,000 gold lead in favor of Royal. Karma getting very, very dangerous, getting out there very far when you've got a Vi and the Victor out there, but Karma just trying to get those that ward up on Baron, just to make sure so they know that that it's not happening right now. But it looks like that's probably going to be Royal's next objective, or at least would make it probably much easier for them. They do have that Elder Drake for a little bit still, so at this point I think this would be the perfect time to either work for that Baron or get that team fight before that Elder Drake does subside. Royal gonna go in clear vision on the Baron, which means they're going to have to use those blue trinkets or just completely face check to get vision of that Baron, or they're just gonna have to give it up. Poppy is teleporting in, so they are starting the Baron, going to try to burn it down as quickly as they can. Just a little bit of time left on the Elder Drake. It looks like they are going to be able to get it before anybody in Mixup gets there, but they are going to try to fight with that Elder as well as the Baron buff. We've got 1 down for Mixup already. Looks like Ash is going to go down, but you're going to get at least the Gnar as well. And it looks like with the Baron buff now on RoyalKC, they are going to get that kill on Zach as well. He was trying to jump in to get the kill on Zyra, but unfortunately he ended up going down as the team turned on him. Poppy is going to chase Orianna, so he's not able to back, which is going to secure those at least one of the Nexus turrets for RoyalKC. They are going to try as hard as they can just to finish this game off right now with super minions in 2 lanes. They should be able to get a decent amount of damage done. They are going to be able to get that second turret. Nothing but the Nexus left at this point. They've got a lot of minions around, able to do a lot of damage. They are going to be able to secure this win over Mixup Esports. Congratulations to RoyalKC. Tons of damage coming out. Lots of carrying done by that Victor. 13, 4, and 5 from him in the mid lane. I'm gonna take a quick look, see if we can pull up see if those stats pull up. Actually, just kidding. It's not gonna pull up. But tons of damage done by that mid lane Victor. Definitely did a lot of carrying. Zach from Mixup Esports had a whole lot of CC coming out. was able to secure a lot of kills early on, but unfortunately the shot calling, the running around, and the rotations from RoyalKC just unfortunately too much for Mixup Esports. So they are going to be able to take that very much what you would call a comeback win, down 5,000 gold going into the mid game, and able to just completely turn that around in a couple of clutch team fights. And really one of the big turning points was that right around that Elder Drake, where they where a couple of team from RoyalKC were sitting in that bush and were just able to instantly delete a couple members from Mixup. Got a bunch of objectives off of that. All happened very quickly. So congratulations to RoyalKC as they take that win over Mixup Esports. Also, just wanted to point out the music that was playing along with this stream is actually from an artist named Abstraction. He has created a completely new album just to benefit Extra Life. All proceeds of the donation-only album are going directly to Extra Life. So there's going to be a link to that down below in the description of this video. If you are watching this before April 9th of 2017, RoyalKC is hosting an Extra Life event down at SoPro Gaming. So we did purchase this album as well to kind of play in the background of that as well. So if you like this ambient music, check out that link below by the artist Abstraction. He's got a lot of great music on Spotify that works really well with this streaming and all that stuff. So go support him, go support Extra Life. Check out that link in the description. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this cast. If you have any questions, comments, feedback for me as well, I'm trying to get more into the casting of games. I'm still very, very new to it, so I apologize if you just think I'm absolutely terrible, but I'm definitely open to constructive criticism, and I'm definitely trying to get better at this. So anything helps, and hopefully as I do more of these, as I practice more, as I watch them and critique myself, hopefully I'll be getting better at them, and hopefully you enjoy watching them. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, my name is Devin Sunshine Shriner, signing off.